What's crack-a-lackin'?
Hey,
Joseph,
what's up, Jamil?
welcome to the Moon Podcast, bro. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Fantastic, man. Good to see you.
You too.
How's life?
Oh, it's going good. I mean, they had a pretty busy morning this morning. I had to go look at a property over in South Dallas. Took some pictures.
Awesome,
So,
awesome,
yep.
awesome. So, Joseph, you've seen this podcast before, I'm sure, a couple episodes here and there. This is all about you, man. We're going to learn a little bit about you personally, how you found this crazy niche of wholesale real estate, how your
Mhm.
journey has been unfolding since you began with us at Astro, and also how people can work with you. Because, as you know, I strongly believe in the community of this business, and we all win when we all win. So with
Yep.
that said, welcome, man. It's so good to have you here. Tell us a little bit about you, man, so people can get to know you a little better.
Okay, so I first got started with real estate a couple years ago. I had worked for a company, and before that, I worked under a mentor, just learning every day for like 2 years. But I ended up going and worked for a company that was here in the DFW area. And I learned some knowledge and then started doing it on my own. Just started going out there finding properties, and I've been finding properties, getting maybe like one or two deals a month, like the past year and a half. Yeah, about a year and a half, year and a quarter. So, and then I came across y'all through one of your ads.
Okay. Good, man. That's they're working. They're working. Which one caught you?
It was the one with the astronaut suit.
Okay.
I saw it on Facebook. I was like, "Who this dude with the
This
astronaut suit on?"
ridiculous guy. What is he doing? What's he doing? What's this all about?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. And so you joined Astro Flipping. How long have you been with us, brother?
I joined literally the last day of last year, December 31st, 2020.
December 31st, 2020. Funny,
Yep.
December 31st, 2020, I was actually getting my arm fixed on that exact day. My wife spilled me out of a golf cart and snapped my arm.
Mhm.
So I was getting surgery
Wow.
that day. So I remember that day forever. You'll remember that day forever, the day you joined us. And how cool, man. It's been a great journey. How's it been since you joined?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, I've learned a lot. I went through all the weeks within the first really 3 weeks. I went through
Yep.
all of it, all up to week 6.
Crash
Did the
course.
bonus videos.
Yep.
Yep. So, yeah, it's been great. Like I went from one to two deals to now being able to bring in like an extra one to two deals on top of that.
Fantastic, man. So you're in Dallas, Texas?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. And a lot of people, they shy away from working or even beginning their journey in wholesaling in markets like Dallas or Phoenix or LA or San Francisco because
Yep.
they say, what's the one thing you always hear all the time?
Market saturated, too much
Saturated,
competition.
too
Yep.
too competitive. And
Mhm.
let me ask you this. Do we buy into that?
No, no. That's
No.
just a limiting belief, honestly.
Yeah,
Like this is
man.
where I grew up at. So Dallas was just a natural thing for me to go. Dallas, DFW, right where I
Right.
where I live at, where I know. I grew up in the area where I invest at. So
Awesome. What were you doing before wholesale real estate?
I was a personal trainer for a while. Plus I was in the Marine Corps.
Okay, I was wondering, because I'm sitting over here, and my screen, my shoulders take up about this much of the screen, and then I'm looking at your picture, and it's like I'm like, bro,
Man, I
is
hear
this
that all the time. I hear that all the
like
time.
how wide are you?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, I'm just
Hey, look at that guy. You're stacked, bro. You're stacked. That's awesome, man. So you're a personal trainer. I imagine you're still training because you look fantastic.
yeah,
And
I stay in the gym.
staying
I
in the
play
gym.
basketball. Yep.
Awesome, awesome. So you went from personal training, which in my it's almost like being an entrepreneur in itself, right? Because when you're a personal trainer,
Mhm.
you're running your own clients, you're running your own business. You have to get out there and talk to people. I mean, I was at the gym this morning, and the brother walked by me today, and he was like peeping me on my phone, and he's like, "Don't fall in the trap." And I looked up at him, and I was like, "Oh, what's the trap? Me on my phone or talking to you?" No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing because you know they gotta hustle. They gotta hustle. They gotta work. They gotta work. You gotta talk to people.
Definitely.
And every person that looks like they're struggling in the gym, like me, could be a potential client, right? And just like when you're in wholesale real estate, every house you walk by or drive by or see that looks like it's in original condition or it's distressed, that's an opportunity for us to get business. And so there's a lot of parallels when you're looking at personal training as a business and wholesaling. Talk a little bit about that. How was the mindset moving from running your business as a personal trainer to real estate?
So for me, I had worked in gyms, and so most people aren't aware. They think, well, when you work inside a gym, you're gonna make a lot of money. Even work for private gyms, you're still getting paid hourly. So I just remember thinking to myself, like, man, I wanna get into real estate. And I didn't know anything about wholesaling. I thought I had to go out there and make a bunch of money, get to like 100,000 first, and then go buy my first property and flip it. So I had no clue about wholesaling. And then I started doing research, going on YouTube, and I started figuring out about wholesaling. And even when I got the mentor that I had, he didn't know about wholesaling. Well, he knew, but he didn't teach it.
Yeah.
He didn't teach it, but he taught, doing raps and, creative finance. That's what he did. So he taught that stuff. So I got to learn that early on to start off.
That's a fantastic thing to learn.
Yeah, for sure. It's very good to know that side. But when I went and worked for the company, all they did was wholesale. And when I saw them, make 90,000 on the wholesale deal. I saw them make 45,000 on the wholesale deal. I said, I need to do this. I'm doing something. I need to go do this myself.
Right.
So I just, I learned. They started teaching. I just learned and paid attention. And then,
So how was that when you left the company and you went out on your own? Were there any hard feelings, or were they like open to it and said, "Hey, bro, go out there and make it out, make it on your own, make it happen, Joseph"?
Yeah, it was more like no hard feelings. Just go out there,
awesome,
get it done,
awesome.
Like it wasn't no hard feelings with it.
I love that with companies. Keegley, we have, as you know, a path to entrepreneurship in our business model being our franchise model, right? And so for us, it's really rewarding to see people that come in. They have no knowledge of wholesale real estate whatsoever. They come in, they learn, they do deals, they hang out with us for a while, they make a bunch of money, then they go out on their own, and that's kind of awesome. It's looking at that as a business owner. You feel really inspired that you're inspiring people, to get out there and do something for themselves, which is ultimately the goal, right? Isn't that what we're all trying to figure out how to do, how to live life, have more time, be with our families, and have freedom?
Yep, exactly.
So Joseph, are you a family man? Tell us a little bit about your personal life.
So family man, don't have a family. Basically single.
Okay. So all you ladies out there, you saw them shoulders. you saw them guns. He's not only a real estate professional and fit, but he's also single. Sorry, I had to put that in there. Go ahead.
That's funny, man. Yeah. But yeah, so family. I do spend time with my family and stuff.
Awesome. Awesome. Are you got siblings?
No siblings.
I grew up single child. Only child, man. Wow, that's I don't know. I'm not friends with a lot of people that were only children. My best friend Pace Morby, he's one of like 13. I grew up with a sister. Yeah, I know, right? I had a sister, so her and I really bonded and glued together, and we are still business partners in Keegley. So, for me, my relationship with my sibling has always been really important. And I honestly don't know that I would have survived life without her support and her watching my back. How is that growing up, being a single, an only child, just kind of having to navigate stuff on your own? Nobody to latch onto or teach you stuff as an older or younger sibling. How was that?
Well, when you grow up an only child, you anything that goes wrong in the house, they all know it was you. So you're the only one that's going to take that butt whooping. You're the only one that's going to take that butt whooping by yourself. And so it teaches you to be a little bit more creative. You have to try to talk your way out of stuff.
So
I
that's
learned
probably
a lot
helped
of
you close some
creativity.
deals out there.
Oh,
They're
it
like,
definitely
I
it
remember
came
that one
naturally.
time when I did this one thing in the house and everything broke and I had to get out of it. And that's exactly like what's happening right now with this deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really fun, man. Really fun. So tell us about your first Astro flipping deal. How did it happen? Where did the lead come from? And how did you do on it?
My first Astro flipping lead.
Yeah, your first Astro flipping lead.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. Yes. So my very first one was right within the first couple of weeks of the course, going through the course.
Awesome.
And I ended up getting one where I like talked to somebody through Facebook, and I ended up getting under contract with them, like with one of the option agreements.
Yep.
And then I went and because I already had some buyers from when I was like wholesaling by myself, so I just went and sent it out to my list, and I sold it to them. I
Boom.
sold it to one of my
How much did
buyers.
you make?
I made 9,000 on that one.
$9,000, man. Like, there's nothing more rewarding to me than having somebody come into the program. They put the work to use. They put the knowledge to work. I don't know where my English is today. They put the knowledge to work, and then boom, ROI out the gate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Gravy
First
from
couple
there.
of weeks.
I mean, you know what I mean? First couple of weeks, you made your money back, and you're in it. You're moving. You're shaking. And that's amazing, right? That's really, it warms my heart to see the success like that. But not everybody's going to have that, right? Some people are going to struggle at the beginning, and we see it. You show up on the calls, we got people that come out the gate. They do a deal in 2 weeks, like yourself. And there's some people that take a few months. Some people take 6 months. It really just depends on how much time and energy and effort you're going to put in. What do you think was your number one reason why you got success so quickly?
Me, because I'm just used to always implementing stuff, and it goes back to like when you are raised as an only child, you kind of got to figure stuff out on your own. So you spend a lot of time with yourself, really. So for me, I just always picked up books, and so immediately when I got to the course, I started going through it. I started and just immediately started implementing all the stuff as
Love
I
it.
was going through. So literally, I built out the entire system, like the stuff, as I was watching the videos, like the Podio. I built everything out as I was watching the videos.
Man, would you consider yourself a highly organized technical person, or do you think you're more of like an extrovert, sort of fly on the, all over the place?
I'm actually more of an extrovert, kind of fly over all the place, but I'm
Yep.
only good at like the organizational stuff because being in the Marine Corps, you kind of have to be organized. They drill that in you, so that's why. So that's the only reason why I'm even somewhat organized. But just every day,
Fantastic.
day to day, I'm more extrovert, not that organized.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And so the military, absolutely, and Marine Corps is specifically, because the Marines is a little different than other areas of the military. Y'all are gangster.
Thank you.
Every Marine I know, I don't want a box.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, specialize in that close hand to hand.
Yeah, you guys are crazy, man. You just put me on you just play around, slapping dudes around, and just people putting people on their booties without giving them an opportunity to even try. But that's the reason why you guys are out there protecting our country, and we thank you for your service, Joseph. It's very meaningful to everybody, myself included, to have individuals like yourselves that donate and your time and your physicality and all of the knowledge and things you're training to be out there and protect us. So I appreciate that, man. And that's probably from everybody who's watching it. That's fantastic. How long ago did you leave the military, and how many years until you became an entrepreneur?
So that was actually 4 years ago, I think it was. Yeah, 4 years ago. And I kind of jumped right into it, honestly, because I got into Herbalife. I did all the network marketing companies.
Okay.
I literally all the Forex companies, all that stuff.
People bag on network marketing, but I'll tell you, man, I know like some of the best hustlers I know in the game came from network marketing. They cut their teeth in network marketing because it teaches you how to talk to people, how to get out there and build your network, how see everybody that you're around as an opportunity, not only to do business with, but for them to gain and to do business. And, you know, a lot of what we do in real estate is about helping people, right? And so to talk a little bit about that, Joseph, can you tell me a little bit about what some of the most rewarding aspects of real estate have been for you in your life?
So for me, I mean, one of them, for example, is next month I'm actually going to Africa for a month. So that's one of the rewarding perks.
What are you going to do out there?
So, probably do a safari at the Serengeti.
What part of Africa are you going to?
Tanzania.
Dude, that's where my people are from. My mom and dad are both from Dar es Salaam.
Oh, wow. I'm going to be in Dar es Salaam. That's the first place I'm going. And I'm going to Zanzibar.
And I've been to Zanzibar too.
Nice.
You got to go check out this crater. It's called the Gorongoro Crater. It's like a little ecosystem of the entire Saharan desert, or the jungle or whatever, all in one little crater. It's like this meteor hit, and all the animals that are in that crater are still there. And it's not the same ones. Not the same ones that when the meteor hit.
Well, yeah, no, not that, but like they,
they can't get in and they can't get out. So all the animals that are in the crater just hang out. And so like you literally can get in the Land Rover and drive around in this little fishbowl, and you can see the lion, and then you can see him looking at the zebra because that's lunch. And then over there is the baboons, and then over there is the giraffe, and they're just like all hanging out like your backyard.
Yep. You said it's the Gorongoro Crater?
Yes, sir. Check it out, bro. It is fantastic. Fantastic. And then also, I went to a hotel where I actually ran into Dr. Dre in Tanzania. It's called the Sea Cliff Hotel. Bro, check that spot out. It is like the most poppin' spot in all of Dar. You're going to love it.
Okay. Yeah,
they got like little nightclubs, little restaurants over there. It's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also going to be in Arusha.
Dope, man. So you're going at it. Do you have any reason you picked Tanzania?
They're the only place that didn't require a vaccine. So I was like, hey, I'm going there. I kind of feel bad because I was supposed to go to Montenegro to see like my best friend from high school.
Yeah.
And then I saw that they had a vaccine mandate, and I called him on FaceTime. I was like, yo, I said, I'm not gonna be able to make it, man.
Not gonna be able to make it.
I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that shot, man.
Well, there's always differing opinions, and that it is what it is, and I respect everybody's choices with that. We're Americans, and so you can do what you want. It's interesting that the lack of a vaccine requirement is what took you there, and it just so happens that your mentors, people are from there. I visited Dar es Salaam, Tanzania in 2005, I believe it was. I took my parents back because they hadn't been there since they were left, right? And so I got to visit, hang out, eat the food, chill. That's where I ran into Dre. It was fun, man. I truly enjoyed it. My parents both speak Swahili.
Okay, nice. I'm actually trying to learn it right now.
You're trying to learn Swahili? That's the hardest language.
Yep.
I mean, I lived in a house where my parents spoke Swahili my whole life, and I haven't picked it up.
Yeah, trying to learn it.
They would speak Swahili so they could just talk shit to each other about me and my sister.
That's funny.
That is awesome, man. That is so cool. What a fun thing that you get to do. And it's all because you have the freedom and the time and the finances to be able to get out there and see the world and explore new places. You're gonna really enjoy it, man. We're coming near the end, and I also want to ask you a couple questions about mindset, because you seem really put together, really well equipped mentally. And so I want to know, what are some of the techniques, or what are some of the things that you do to keep yourself sharp mentally that you can share with people that are getting started on their journey? Because that's a big part of what makes an entrepreneur successful.
Okay. Well, so the first thing I do is every morning I have a morning routine. I wake up, I pray for like 5-10 minutes. And then also I meditate for like 10-15 minutes. And then I turn around and read the Bible every morning as well. Bible study every morning. And I read books. I read books daily. I try to read at least 30. I read, I think, 30 books last year. So I
Dang.
try to read at least 30 to 40 books a year.
Educational or fiction or what? Or all of it?
Self-development, productivity, high performance, business specific real estate books, just all kinds. Autobiographies. Like my next one I'm going to read is Shoe Dog, by I think it's Phil Knight. So I literally have them on my desk, and I have like a mini library at my place.
Awesome. So prayer, meditation, books, knowledge, just making sure that you've got that. You're probably adding some physical activity in there. Do you do your workouts in the morning or in the afternoon or night? When do you do it?
So I do mine more midday, like 10, well, more like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. I do them, especially because like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we play basketball at my gym. So I go up there and, I do something where I got to go up there and hand out my daily L's on the court. I always tell people, they say, oh, he's bigger. I'm like, oh, but I can shoot though.
Awesome. So that's how you roll through it. Really good, man. That's fantastic. Any inspiration that you can give to somebody that might be struggling?
Inspiration, I would say just keep doing the reps. Like just do exactly as the course says. Like pretty much just do it verbatim and keep doing it consistently, because if you do it consistently, the results will come. It's one of those things where you just got to have faith, and then everything is going to fall into place.
Yeah. Have faith, do the work, and it'll work out. Amazing,
exactly.
Man. Joseph, I truly admire you. I think you're a fantastic guy. I would love for everybody who watches this episode to do deals with you. And also there's some single ladies who want to see how wide them shoulders truly be. How do people get in touch with you, Joseph? And people have been giving their phone numbers out on this, so feel free.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, you can text me. 469-540-5031. And then there's also my Instagram, Joseph Kimbrough, JosepKimbrough.
You got that, ladies. So, hit him, slide into the DMs, hit him on the text. All you guys out there that got deals, hit up Joseph. He is an inspiration, a consistent winner in our business model, doing anywhere between 1 to 2 deals on his own through his own lead generation, and then an additional 1 to 2 deals a month. That takes him to about 4 deals a month, 4 to 5 deals a month in this business, which is consistency, which gives him the freedom to travel, gives him the freedom to live, gives him the freedom to do everything and hand out L's on the basketball court. This is exactly what the American dream is, guys. This is what it is. It's getting up, doing your thing, having a routine, and winning, getting it done by putting in the reps. He proves it. Your inputs are your outputs. Joseph, you've been fantastic to chat with today, brother. You're a fantastic guy, man.
Thank you.
Awesome. And for everybody else, we'll see you on the moon.